Hello Pisces, welcome. This is a general reading for the week of August 5th for all Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So the messages are for whoever needs to hear them. So yeah, take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in the story. I always ask that the messages be for the greatest and highest good for everybody concerned. So, dear universe, what messages do you have for our Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for this week of August 5th. What messages do you have, dear Pisces, for this week of August 5th? Let's see, overall energy. I think things are out of control. Money is out of control. Things are just out of control. So let's see what the cards have to say. Let's get a few more cards out. I think some of you are trying to figure out how to move towards more happiness. Maybe there hasn't been a lot of happy in your life lately. I think you've grown a little impatient with that. Yeah. There's been a real heaviness with this not being very happy. Maybe it's you, maybe it's your partner. I don't know. Let's see what else we get. I mean, somebody wants a second chance. You know, maybe to kind of fix and heal something that went wrong. Because I feel like something got way out of control, Pisces, really. I mean, something is totally out of control, and it's not like this hasn't happened before. But some of you are looking for happiness in wrong places, is what I'm finding. Some of you are not being really patient. I think what's happened is some of your actions without being patient. Maybe I get the feeling that a lot of you Pisces act before you think. So you're not thinking things all the way through. And I think this is a pattern with some of you. And then you end up feeling very trapped, alone, tied. You know, and maybe some of you are feeling like you're really tied up in a situation that you wish you could get out of and you can't. Yeah, but I think you know that, you know, you've got to move in another direction. I feel like if you keep going in this direction, you're just going down a dark road. So whatever it is that is out of control right now, that is keeping happiness in the home, I mean, I'm feeling like it could be somebody who, maybe it's a friend, maybe it's your partner, but you're feeling really caged up as a result of being stuck in this situation. And this is a past karmic issue that you have. So I feel like this is cleaning karma, Pisces, for some of you. So let's see. So the card of trust comes out. So I feel like some of you have to take a leap of faith, right? What that leap is, maybe you know what it is, but that's where I think you're at a point where some of you definitely have to take a leap of faith in order to let go of the situation. Because you're really trapped and stuck between a rock and a hard place. And the only thing you have now is, well, you're just going to have to let this ride and see where it ends up. It's going to require letting go of something in order to break free. And this card is really great because if you look at this card, this person is stuck between two big walls and all those clouds are down there. The only thing you can do is let go, okay? Because either your hands are going to give or your feet are going to give. And then once you let go, you'll be surprised at how you're going to feel. Because I think you're going to fly. You know, you have to grow. I mean, right now, I feel like some of you Pisces, and this came out in another reading, it's like you overspent a lot of money. And that was a big learning curve for you. Because it really, you know, maybe you spent rent, maybe you gambled it away. I'm feeling like there was something with finances Turned out to be a big no-no on your end. Yeah, it was a very immature act on your part, however you spent that money. And I think it left everybody feeling unhappy. And some of you just want to walk away. It's like, well, shoot, I don't know how I'm going to recover from this. I'm just going to move on. Funny reading, huh? Yeah, but I think you come into a realization of what you have to do, you know, because, you know, peace and harmony will come back, okay? This was a big ding in your relationship. Whatever happened with the money, it was a no-no. So I think you've got to learn from all of this. You've got to learn, because that's part of this karmic cycle. Like, you keep doing this over and over again, and nothing changes, does it? You know, that saying of, you know, the definition of crazy is doing the same thing over and over again, hoping for different results. I really feel like that's where you are, Pisces. And you've got to let that go. There's a lot of fighting. Internal fighting is what I get, because you'd rather fight internally than fight externally, you know, to keep peace. Because, listen, somebody already took the joy out of something and everything got out of control. Okay, but I do feel like you learn from this. This time you learn. I think this time is different. Anything else? See, you're still not willing to give in, though. It's like, so this is on you. This is all on you, Pisces. Like, until you let go and really trust that everything is going to be okay, but that's going to require you coming out and being a part and joining in and being more lighthearted, a little bit more playful, not so serious. You know, I feel like some of you are keeping something in the dark. Yeah, I think some of you are keeping something in the dark, and it's until you finally let go of whatever it is, till you let go, you're going to remain in the dark. But ultimately, I almost feel like there's this, something comes out of left field, divine intervention, shoots down from the stars, and kind of frees you. You know, but you have to be open to what's coming towards you, too. You know, universe will support you and help you if that's what you want. But if you're going to keep fighting it, then the universe is going to be like, well, why should I keep helping you if you're going to keep fighting and arguing with me? So it's time to really let go of what I feel is not just an addiction. It's just how you've been. It's like you sit back and think everything is always going to be okay. And it's not. You know, that's not how you're going to find harmony. You're going to find harmony really by letting go, quit fighting, find a little bit more happiness and joy in your life, because I think that's lacking. You know, so you find it in other means. You find it through addictions. You find it through gambling. I'm picking up somebody who's gambling or doing something with their money. You know, so I think the gig's up. I think if you think you're getting away with it, what I see is that, you know, you might have a mask on thinking nobody sees you, but it doesn't fit. And everybody sees what's going on. Everybody sees what's going on. You know, and here you are. Until you let go of control of whatever it is you're trying to hang on to or whatever you're trying to do, you're going to be feeling really alone. And that's tiring. And look how tired you are. And look how sad you are. Because you keep hanging on to something from the past, you know, and that's not working. It's not helping you. Compromise. See, I think somebody in your circle wants to help with this burden. There's been some real financial loss. Really, there's been some real financial loss with this Pisces. And now it's time to deal with it. Because you can't continue. If you keep going, I see a dark path if you keep going this way. So you've got to get out of your head. You know, you're being really quiet, going in, trying to find your own inner peace. This is what you really want. This is what you want. You want silence. You want peace. You want harmony. You want your dream, you know, but you want it. You have to listen to your inner voice, not think that you can control it all, because your control lost everything. Some of you did lose a lot, and it's left you very, very unhappy. Wow, that's a heavy reading, Pisces. Clear your conscience. Clear your conscience, okay? You've got to come clean with someone, and you've got to face it. Really face it. And not, you know, you need to hear the truth, what's out front, not what you think is everything going to be. Because I do feel like you, Pisces, you know, it's like you can have your own illusion and your own story, and it might be a great story, but it's not the right story, you know, because I just feel like you live in this bubble. And it keeps you from moving on. It's an exhausting one. And you're so tired. And it's because you keep hanging on to something from the past, and it's leaving you very, very alone. It's almost like to deal with the present is so stressful for you, you know, but it's okay. All right. So harmony is what we're after. Okay. So it's going to require you turning in and be open to different possibilities. Because if you just experienced a financial loss, now you have to figure out how to recover. And I think it's going to take some compromise and being really honest and just, you know, talking about everything. You know, maybe you're one of these people where you've had so much stress and you haven't known how to really process it. So you put a wall around yourself. I mean, this ice wall. Wow. But I feel like there's a silver lining to, I get there's a silver lining to all of this. But really, it's going to take courage. It's going to take you really listening to your inner voice to find that peace and harmony. And again, we have these two dolphins. We saw that earlier in the card of the harmony. So, yeah, this is about recovery. How do we recover from this financial loss and start new? So I think that's what's coming up for you this week. Just go with the flow, right? Pisces, go with the flow, you know, so that you can have your dream again and not feel bad. Okay. The possibilities are there. The answers, the solutions, they are there to get you out of this mess. Because here's your harmony again. You know, peace is what we're after. And I think it's going to require you really tuning in, maybe crying a little bit, breaking down some walls and letting go. Okay? Because you, I think, are hanging on to this. You're hanging on to the pity party. It's like, oh my gosh, once again, I'm in the dark. Once again, I'm depressed. Because this is a very depressed situation. Because you lost a lot. You lost a lot. There was no victory in this, you know, and you feel like the only way you can do this is to go off by yourself. And I don't think that's the solution. So that's what I have for you. You got to let go of whatever this is. If you're gambling, let it go. You know, if you're doing some strange investing, let it go. Because that's what's keeping you from flowing and really having your dream. So once you let go of all of this, these ideas, these thoughts, these get rich quick schemes, who'd had that? I had that in another reading. You'll get your dream. All right. So that's what I have for you. That's what this thunderbolt. I mean, let the tower fall. Okay. I know nobody likes to deal with it. You're going to have to let go. Let go. It's okay, Pisces. Let go. All right. They will understand. I hear in my head, they'll never understand. I think they will understand more than you realize. Because like I say, the possibilities to turn this around are there for a good breakthrough. It's up to you. It's up to you. Okay, like I said, this one's on you. All right, you can stay quiet or not, but this one's definitely on you. Look how caged up you're feeling. Yeah. You can get rid of those clouds if you get rid of this. Get rid of whatever the cause is. You know, and I feel like you're drinking, you're partying, you're gambling, maybe you're having sex. I mean, all of that, it's, you know, gig's up here, Pisces. Gig is up, right? You can't manipulate this anymore. All right, I'm going to end it here because I feel like now I'm starting to repeat myself. The message is clear, Pisces. Everything is out of control. There was a lot of money lost. You know, now what are you going to do? You're stuck between a rock and a hard place. So you got to trust this process, and you got to let some walls down. You really do. Yeah, because you can't pretend anymore, because everybody sees right through it. All right, that's what I have for you, Pisces. So have a good week, and until the next reading, blessed be.